Hi, everyone, and thank you for joining me in this episode. So, have you ever said the phrase shoulda, coulda, or woulda? Well, that's exactly why I started this channel. So, you won't have to say those words shoulda, coulda, woulda, because you can take action now. So, why did I start this channel? Well, I've learned so much good information from so many great doctors out there that have put out the right information we need to better our health instead of so much of the wrong and misinformation that's out there. I have had a few family members, 50 years and younger, suffer from some of the leading causes of death, which throughout the world is heart attack and then stroke. And in the US is heart attack. I believe cancer is second. I don't remember what's third, but stroke is fourth on that list. So my one cousin who had a stroke over a year ago and who hasn't fully recovered. Also, my younger brother who had a heart attack last year had to have a heart replacement. Heart transplant. And in preserving his heart before the heart transplant, it affected his other organs. So now he is on dialysis and in need of a kidney transplant, and it affected pretty much his whole overall life. So, granted, they are still both with us, which is awesome and great, and they continue to improve, and I hope they just get better and better. Also, my sister, who years ago did have a stroke, also, she was under the age of 50 when she had her stroke. I don't even think she was 40 yet, but that has affected her life. Yes, she can still walk, she can still talk somewhat. Her speech was impaired, but she's never been the same. So, a lot of our loved ones that hours before or the day before, a few days before, we were able to talk to them, laugh with them. They were their normal selves, and then now they are not themselves anymore. So these diseases are so life changing, as well as other diseases that affect the lungs, the brain, dementia. Also, when you have digestive disorders or all the many autoimmune disorders, uh, disorders that affect your lungs, your kidneys, so many people needing dialysis, all because of the prescriptions. And then when I think of my brother and my cousin, was it because they weren't taking the right medications? Well, when we look back years and years ago, food was medicine. So a majority of it is the food that we're putting in our body and our lifestyle, just reducing stress, getting enough sleep to rest and repair our whole body, our whole system, our digestive system. We need that to decrease the stress in our life. We need that to improve our health. So it is an overall lifestyle change. We need to move, we need exercise. I was talking to my coworker, and when you think about the older ones that aren't in a wheelchair or aren't having a walker and different stuff like that, and that still pretty much have their brain, they move. They are not sedentary. So they move all the time. So once you sit and you stay in that chair in that sedative motion, yes, you may not feel like doing something, but when you stay sitting so much and you're not moving and active, it just makes it so all of those muscles and bones and everything starts to deteriorate and you're not able to move. So you want to put that into your life. Keep moving. It is a part of life. It is vital to our health to move. Even if you're in a chair and you do different exercises, there's always a way to keep your body, your muscles, everything in your body moving. Keep your mind active. by reading, meditating, doing puzzles, doing different things to keep those brain cells functioning and firing off. We need to exercise our brain, exercise our heart, exercise our muscles, our bones. Everything needs to move. Do not get sedentary. Yes, sometimes we want to sit on the couch and just binge a TV show or something, but do we want to do it all day, every day? Absolutely do not do it. I discourage it because you are going to be set and stuck and your body can't move. So please just move. And also, I want to encourage you to change what you are feeding into your body, your cells, your membranes, your overall health. Whatever you're putting in your mouth, that's what's feeding your overall body. So we need the good stuff in our body. Get rid of all the sugar and the processed foods. We want to be able to put um, all the healthy stuff into our body to feed those fat cells in our brain, the healthy fats and the proteins. Um, we want all of that to nourish us and to make it so our chances of developing these life-changing and these life-taking um, diseases, a less of a chance of us getting those. They say too that insulin resistance is one of the number one killers. People are walking around ticking time bombs in their body because they don't go to the doctor regularly. They ignore signs and symptoms, but they may be pre-diabetic or really diabetic. So you have the opportunity to start those changes now. Take that sugar out. The sugar just feeds cancer. It increases tumors. Women that have um, fibroid tumors, it makes them grow bigger and bigger and bigger. So you don't want to feed tumors. You don't want to turn on cancer cells that weren't turned on. You don't want to make your liver fat, have fatty liver disease. You don't want to shut your kidneys down. You don't want to lose your eyesight. A lot of the diabetes symptoms, because of that insulin resistance, it affects your eyes, it affects your heart, it affects just every part of your body, your kidneys. So many people needing dialysis because all that medication is just running a havoc in your life. But guess what? The pharmaceutical companies, it's putting the almighty dollar in their pocket, making them richer and richer and richer. And our health is getting poorer, poorer, poorer. So in order to have a better quality of life, you need to invest in your health. And does that mean you have to spend a lot of money? No, do the best that you can with the best that you have. Make sure, because it's better to put it in your food than have to buy all these pharmaceuticals that is just going to cause one thing and another symptom and another symptom. All you have to do is listen to the advertisement. Listen to what some of those medicines say are the side effects, what they can cause. Some of the medications even say different types of cancer as well as may cause death. Now, if you are already in a state of depression and your medicine that's supposed to help you causes you to be suicidal, I don't think that's helping. Now, when you have so many people that's telling you they've changed their diet and their mood has improved, their depression has went away, and just by taking sugar and carbohydrates and other stuff that's killing them out of their life, some of us can handle many of the dairies and grains and stuff, but there's many of us out there that can't, and you need to remove it all from your diet. And this can be the one catalyst that can increase your mood and get rid of that depression and just make things that don't phase you as much. All the anxiety, I see it so much in my job. Younger and younger people having so much extreme anxiety, and it's in all these crazy foods that we're putting in our body. Like, we think that we can't live without this French fry from McDonald's or this ice cream or cake or cookies, but you most definitely can live without it because your body does not need it, doesn't need it. So you definitely can live without it. Now, is it easy? No. Do you have to train yourself? Yes. But once you start doing it, it's like riding a bike with training wheels. You have those training wheels and you're trying to ride that bike and ride that bike because you want the training wheels off. You don't want to be um, slowed down by those training wheels, and you want to be with the bigger people, so you want to get those wheels off. So you work hard at learning how to ride that bike. The same thing comes with your health and your diet. You learn what's healthy for you and you put it in your life and you start eating it every day, and you start feeling better by taking out those sugar and processed foods. And as you do that, you get better and better at it, and then eventually you won't even have those cravings for those other foods. I know I don't. I did for a while, but I'm really not having any cravings for pizza anymore. And I love, love, love pizza. And is that to say I'll never in my life have pizza again? No, not at all. So we do have to be realistic. And also, too, I think of people that smoke cigarettes and they know they're bad for them. They know they're no good. And you may have to show them over and over and over again why they should quit. And because of your heart health, you lessen your chances of having a stroke by quitting doing those things. Lessen your chance of having heart attack, lung cancer, colon cancer, all the different cancers that may be caused just from that nicotine. And they know that it can improve their health, but they've been doing it. It's a habit. They are addicted to it, just like some people are addicted to some of the foods. But if you really, really want it, you can achieve it. So you quit, and they may have to quit again, and they may have to quit again until they just finally get it. That last one is out. And that's the same thing with your addiction to food. You just need to not give up. Once you start, don't give up. If you put some sugar in your mouth today, don't be like, oh, it's all over. I can't do it. I'm just forget it. No, 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 no. Don't do that. Put it behind you and say, okay, I had that. Let's move on. Also, team up with some people that really are your friends, that really are your true family and loved ones. Tell them what you're doing so they can encourage you. Find you a buddy, just even if it's just one person, and you guys can feed off each other and give each other encouragement instead of being the one that always says to the friend, oh, what kind of friend is that just tells you, oh, just eat it, just do, oh, you deserve it. Oh, no, 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 no. Be the one that has that friend that tells them, no, you don't need it. You're doing so good without it. How do you feel? Think about how you'll feel if you do put that in your mouth. You want that one that will encourage you to get to that next level, that next step in your health. And then also try your best, if at all possible, reduce the stress. We know that stress can cause so many ailments in our digestive, our mental health, even from stroke to heart attack. So we have to try our best to decrease the stress, and we need good sleep. So try your best to do everything you can to get really good sleep. And I will do some videos on that also to give you some pointers on how to improve your sleep. So just start with little things, such as today not having any pop or soda or whatever you may call it, not having that dessert that you originally would have, not having that candy bar or granola bar. Start with the little things and adding in good things, and eventually it will be like taking those training wheels off, and you'll just feed off of all of that good food and energy. So I hope that you continue to watch and join me so I, as well as others, can encourage you to make that change and not be the one that says shoulda, coulda, woulda. But I did it. I made the change, and my chances of getting those top diseases or any disease or being insulin resistant has greatly reduced. So please like, share, and if you have any comments, please feel free to leave them down below. I appreciate you joining me, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much.